fidget boards. So if your kids are ever bored and they don't know what to do, there's this really fun activity. It just requires a whole bunch of random stuff you find lying around your house, a cardboard box and hot glue gun, and some other random stuff, but I will show you that later. And I think it's just super fun to get off your electronics. This took me like 2 hours to do all this, and it was super fun, and I love them, and I just want to play with them forever. So I'll show you them. So I'll start with this one. So it's our little fidget spinner back here that I just hot glued on. This little barrette that you just go like this with. Good ideas. And then this brand bottle that I put on with elastic, so you kind of just play with like that. You can also flick it off like that, but I don't know if that's really satisfying. And this is my favorite, so you can slide it like this. That's just from the Ziploc, like a little bag, zip rubber bag. And then an elastic, hot glued down. So you gotta have pretty strong hot glue. This is kind of random, but you just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of boring, but it's still fun. And then this crumbled up piece of paper that you could just play with like that. And then these little hot glue gun things are dry, so you could just play with them and stick your fingernails in them and that. And then there's a binder clip here that you can just do this with. And then this little wrapper, you just kind of play with it since there's a little bit of air in it, so you just hot glue the sides down like that, and then you can just play with it like this. And then this old charger, make sure obviously it's old, and then we just plugged it into this little thing here, so you can just play with it like that, and it's super satisfying. But obviously be careful when doing it. So I really love this one. I think it's nice because it's a little bit smaller, so you could take it on like road trips, but I'd say a little bit smaller, but yeah, I like this one. It was my second one I made, so it's pretty nice, and you know, it's pretty random, but I like it. And then we'll go on this one. This is my first one and my biggest, so we'll start right here. There's just this Gatorade bottle with tape on it. It looks boring, but it's actually really fun to just like press down on. And this little cardboard, which I just like did it like a fan, just pushed it up and then hot glued it down. This is like a little clip here that you can just clip up and down. Another fidget spinner. This one's a little bit smoother, I like it. And this binder clip that you just go this with, super nice. And then another one of these zippy things, because like I told you, they're my favorite. I love them. And then this is really cool. It's like a little bottle cap that I just glued down. And you can just play with it like that. It's super fun to play with. And then an old pop socket, you just go up and down with. And I didn't use glue, I kind of just like stick it down because it's already sticky. And this one was kind of cool. So it used to be lip balm in it, so you could just open it like this, but I took it out, so it's kind of just like a fun toy. And I got that from Urban Outfitters, so yeah. This is one of those like little chip clippy thingies. And it's actually super fun to play with. It looks pretty boring, but it's really fun. And then this is a string with beads on it. And then if you look underneath, I just tied it in a little bow like that and put some holes in it. I love this one. Oh, and then there's these little things again. So I love this one. I think it's a pretty big, so there's a lot more stuff on it, and there's always room for other things. This is the first one I made, so it's a little bit, it's not as great as the other ones, but I really like it because there's a lot of options, and yeah, it's really fun. And then this one is my most recent one. It's tiny, so it's really good for like putting in your bag for something that you're scared about and just fidgeting with it a little bit. So we got the little zippy thing again. And then we have this little lotion thing. It was empty, obviously, but just in case I put this on, just because, see? But it's really fun to play with that, just like doing that. And then this little elastic band. And then a little cap here. This is from the lotion, so I just emptied out the lotion and put this on. This is probably my favorite out of this board because it's super fun to play with. And then another one of these clippy things. And then my mom's favorite, the squishy. It's really fun to play with. That's my favorite part of the board. And then this little clip, it's just fun to like play around with. And then some more of these little hot glue access things that you can play with. But I think that one's really good for like just putting in your bag and taking it for a road trip if you don't want to go near electronic. But I think these are all super good and they're off electronics, so it's super fun, and it only took me like 15 minutes to make each. That probably didn't add up right, but it was really, really fun to make them all. And this is just with a random trash around my house. Like this is just a scrambled piece of paper, bubble gum wrapper, and then Ziploc bags. But I think it was super fun activity, and didn't take me that long. It was super fun, and I loved it. So I think you guys should try it, and get all this trash out of your house and just put it on random boards and make it fun. So that's basically it for you guys today. I just wanted to show you all these fun little things that I made, and